G'day everyone, Brian here. Hope you had a great weekend and are ready for today. It's going to be a scorcher, so keep the fan on. When Jesus came down from the mountain with his disciples, wow, what an experience they had had. And as they're coming down, what do they find? They find people arguing. As I said on Friday, although the video seemed to go a bit weird, that sometimes Christianity can be disappointing. We have a great spiritual high moment and then we're confronted by things that are just going wrong. People are arguing. Why? What's going on? Well, Jesus says to them, "What are you arguing with them about?" And a man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not." Now the story goes on to show Jesus driving out this spirit, a really key important statement that the dad makes, and I'll come to that tomorrow. But I want to jump to the end of the story where the disciples are now talking with Jesus. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" Now remember, Jesus has given them authority to drive out demons before, and so they rightly expected that they could do so with this demon. But they couldn't. Why couldn't we drive it out? And Jesus replied, This kind can come out only by prayer." Now we can try to pull that apart and say, well, surely they prayed. Doesn't that count for something? They have the authority. Why isn't that working? But I want to come to only by prayer. Who are you praying for? Perhaps you know someone who is in desperate need of help. Are you praying for them? Perhaps you know someone who is desperately ill. Are you praying for them? Perhaps you know someone who really is battling a demon, a real demon, a drug, alcoholism. Are you praying for them? If this kind can come out only by prayer, then that is something that you can do. You can pray for them. You can pray that God will bring that healing. You can pray believing that God will make that difference. Why? Why should we pray like that? Because God is all powerful. And why would we want to pray like that? Because Jesus has just told us that there are some kinds that only come out by prayer. You're not a qualified counsellor. You're not a qualified helper. But you can pray. Are you praying? Are you praying for your friends? Are you praying for your family? That in God's grace, those demons will be driven out. I hope that you are. May God answer your prayer today and heal someone you love, to the glory of his name. Have a great day today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.